So, hello, everyone, and welcome back to Nicole Myths, Astrology, and Tarot. I was guided to do a person 1, person 2 energy check-in, and I just got, it's not a new deck, but it's new for me. It just arrived in the mail today, so of course I had to fucking use it. The Energy Oracle Cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. So, right into this message, because I do want to keep it brief. Person 1, we got first Chakra and Archangel Michael, and their energy was clarified by patience and man holding a coin. Okay. Now, Archangel Michael, when he shows up with the first chakra, this is all about understanding stability and security, which may be the main focus for this person. Okay, Archangel Michael is a protective energy, and so this person may in fact be trying to protect their stability, okay, their security and their stability. They've more than likely, with this card, have had problems with stability in the past, and Archangel Michael is letting them know that their energy is around, right? Archangel Michael's energy is around, that is bringing them strength and personal stability. Because if your outer experience is unstable and you are insecure in your reality, then you are also unstable or unstable internally, right? You are unstable internally and insecure as a person. That you don't believe in yourself enough to create the foundation of stability and security for yourself. Archangel Michael knows that it can be very difficult to deal with some of the emotions that you're dealing with right now if you're person number 1. Okay? Archangel Michael understands that it is very difficult to deal with some of the emotions that you're facing right now. The energy of your first chakra may be blocked, and it's revealing potential fears about your safety, feelings of insecurity, and even depression. Okay, this blocked energy could signify financial worry and desperation. Desperation actually comes up in one of the clarifying energies too with patience. So understand, if you are person number 1, or cross-watching and know who person number 1 is for you, call on Archangel Michael to either help you or help them, right? If you feel like you're going to be person number 2, call on Archangel Michael to them to help clear their first chakra, their root chakra, okay, the red base chakra, because their fears have to do with security and stability and finance, okay, especially with the man holding the coin as the clarifier. This person puts such a heavy focus on stability that they're more than likely in a situation that is not spiritually healthy for them or not energetically in high alignment with their best path, right? Their best potential life, because they are so hyper focused in their desperation on creating a stable home environment, which, you know, if it's coming from a desperate place or a fearful place, they're actually moving in the opposite direction of stability and security. Okay? They're probably going further down the rabbit hole of being super dependent on someone else because they are afraid to depend on themselves. Okay? They could also be dealing with unscrupulous spending, okay, which means they're draining themselves financially in order to maintain a certain lifestyle that's not really conducive to what they truly want to manifest when it comes to filling all of the holes, right, or filling all of the voids within the self or the reality. Like, yeah, they might have a beautiful house to live in, but are they spending an inordinate amount of money on the person who owns the house in order to stay there? Are they missing out on love because of being there, right? This need to be there. Are they tied financially to such a location that they're working a job that they absolutely hate, that stresses them out and is a detriment to their health in order to maintain it, right? This is someone who is so focused on the financial aspect of things and the stability of things that they don't realize necessarily how it's taking a toll on every other aspect of their life, and they're probably dealing with depression. All right, severe depression. The patience card that's clarifying for them is about peaceful presence and letting go of desperation. This angel is holding a clock in the stillness of winter, and her quiet, peaceful energy is telling them it's time to release the old urgency and look at things with a much clearer perspective. Okay? It's a reminder to not let desperation be what's driving you to be so single-minded, right? Not to force your will on only one option. When you think there's only one solution to satisfy your need or to make you happy, then you are blocking many other potential solutions, possibly better solutions, for coming your way. Okay, so let go of the anxiety of this single-minded thinking, this one-track thinking, and be more flexible. Be more open to other possibilities, right? And be patient, be open so that you can create your best path instead of just the one you're hyper-focused on when it might not be the best one. Okay, especially if you haven't opened your mind up to the other possibilities. The universe has more options than you're aware of. All right, this calls for you to quiet your mind and broaden your perspective and let the solutions come through. Okay, this card is redirecting you to help you get totally clear. It's reminding you that the universe supports you when you allow its influence to help direct your results, that the universe in its entirety is more powerful than your egoic mind. And that you can use the universe to flow in your highest good path by simply being open to it and allowing the power of the universe to move you in the correct direction. The key, okay, is to keep moving forward without feeling frantic or this need for urgency, okay? Like, don't give up on your goals. Goals, plural. And we're not talking about your ego or wounded, mind that says, oh, well, I don't need that goal or I don't need that goal. Like, your soul has goals. If your ultimate goal is to live happily ever after somewhere safe and secure, person number one, with the love of your life and laugh in your old age at the the silliness of things, and take in the beauty of the stars at night by a fire, like whatever your ideal outcome is, your ideal goal, that's a goal, right? Your ideal outcome, your best possible daydream is a goal. There are many facets and factors to that goal. Do not lose sight of or dismiss any of your goals. This is something that you will be learning, because right now we were talking about it. You have probably streamlined on one specific goal. Stability and security. Stability and security. Stability and security. Finances. And you've dismissed all of your other goals in the pursuit of that one goal. It's asking you please to not dismiss your goals and to realize there is more than one way to achieve your goals without separating them. You don't have to do one to achieve another or whatever. Like, there is such a path that can open all your goals to you to be had. Okay. The man holding a coin is about the male connection to money, health, and value. Okay. It reminds you, this card, that greater success is on its way when you take control of your own finances and act. So if you're dependent on other people, if you're codependent on other people, this is a call to remind you that you are stable enough on your own and capable enough on your own to do whatever it is that you need to get done in the realm of stability and security. You don't need anybody else. The card is asking you to question yourself on why you would believe that you would need other people when you don't. Like, why do you feel you need roommates when you don't? Why do you feel you need someone to help you split whatever when you don't? Why would you get hung up on money issues? It could also be a warning of self-sabotage or dismissiveness. Who may be out of their league. Who may be out of their league with the goal they're trying to obtain on their own. They might be in over their head. Maybe that's a better way of saying it. Them trying to obtain it on their own with inappropriate parties. Okay? With this codependency, like they're going to do it their way. Not on their own solo, but like on their own in their own way, right? Not with spirit. They're going to do it their way. They're going to streamline focus. They're going to turn their blinders on. They're not going to look at any other solutions, right? This is a warning that you may cost yourself your own advancement. Be conscious of the critical or demanding men around you, and always remember that you alone determine who has real power in your life. The affirmation is, I determine my own destiny. I take financial action and am receiving wonderful assistance from those around me. I feel like person number 1 does not need to be as codependent as they believe they need to be. This person has a serious security issue. And it's coming through as desperation. Like this person, I'll give you an example, could be living with someone who they want to be in the same financial situation as that person. You know, maybe this person does have a really nice house and really nice things and really nice cars, and they want to live the life that this person has, financially speaking. And so they're attaching very closely to this person and possibly spending all of their money to impress this person. Like, they're on the same level. See how much money I could spend? See how much money I could blow? Yeah, I'm fine. Like, but they're not on the same level. This is someone going tit for tat with a person who is out of their league. And if they continue to try and do something like that, they are going to thwart their own advancement because they're leaving themselves really fucking short. They're not actually achieving the lifestyle of the person they financially want to emulate. Like, how can you save for a big old house if you're blowing all your money to impress someone? How are you going to drive that nice car, have 2 cars, if you are spending all your money to impress someone? How are you going to, have the beautiful wife who loves you and your kids and cooks you dinner in that beautiful house if you can't afford one? You can't afford a wife. You're not investing in a wife because you're spending all your money trying to impress this person, pretending you're their equal when you're not. Right? So person number 1 really needs to reality check themselves when it comes to their codependency, their desperation for security and stability, and really get a hold of their own finances and start banking on themselves. Like, the whole point is to financially not need other people. You know what I mean? Like right now, like as an example in my own life, like I have my own place. I afford everything in it. I afford all of my bills. Like someone could move in with me and it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't affect my life. I'd still be able to afford my living situation. I'd be able to maintain everything. You know what I mean? So it's like this person, whoever they are, really does kind of need to get in that mindset. Because whoever they're with it's probably something like that, where that person doesn't actually need them there. You know, that person's not banking on their money. It's just kind of show-offy. You know what I mean? It's I'm getting that kind of vibe. I'm just getting that kind of vibe. Someone is trying to impress someone who is completely out of their financial league to kind of put on this false illusion that they're equals when they definitely are not. I would not be surprised if person number one has some major hidden debts. Secret debts, debts that they don't talk about, spending problems or spending addictions that they don't talk about. They probably have themselves in a serious financial hole because of poor spending habits that they really need to recognize for what they are. Really, really poor choices in spending. Okay, person number one. So getting into person number two, as I'm totally sitting here now eating carrot cake. Okay? So forgive me. Person number two. Now, we have the Angel of Strength, which is all about inner strength and personal power. Okay? Person number two, card number 50, is all about this fierceness, this fierce energy that has no problem taking out energetic predators, okay? This person is not passive. This person is not submissive. They may have been in the past, they are not anymore. And I say may have been in the past because storm warning came out, although I only photographed it upright so you could see the card. It definitely flew out in reverse. Surprise. So, this card, Storm Warning, that's clarifying, actually came out in reverse. I'll get there in a second. Okay, so, the Angel of Strength. This angel brings news of increasing power for you. To speak your truth and take action on your own behalf when you are called to do so. You are capable of taking greater control and directing your own destiny. Inner strength and unlimited resources flow through you at this time. You can call upon this wonderful angel in your own self and on your own inner resourcefulness to bring you the focus and resolve to do what's necessary in order to make your dreams a reality. The affirmation is deep within me as an abiding strength that knows no bounds. I have all the power I need to achieve all that I want. And it came out with storm warning in reverse, which means the darkest times are behind you. The storm is behind you. And then it came out with the garden and the gate and cornucopia. And cornucopia. The garden and the gate. The garden and the gate is literally a card about abundance. Abundant prosperity and staying safe. Energetically safe. She's walking into what is essentially the Garden of Eden, and beyond that is the cornucopia, which is just everything. The cornucopia, number 11 in this deck, is all about wishes fulfilled. It's about the abundant harvest and the great blessings coming in. It's about wishes being fulfilled. Financial wishes, job fulfillment, romantic love, all of the above. When you receive the cornucopia, you know that you've done important work and it's about to pay off, if it's not already showing. The seeds you've planted in your energy and in your life are ready to be harvested in some significant way. So get ready. Get ready for a great feast of abundant value that is literally being prepared for you now. And Spirit's applauding you for all your effort. All right, as quoted from the book. So person number 2. Do I dare say enough said? Like, you're kind of on fucking point if you're person 2. I don't think you actually have anything in your life that you're truly sad or upset about. I think you're financially stable. I think you have healthy relationship dynamics in general. I think you are in control of yourself, that you're not willing to let other people dismiss you or allow other people to control your reality, that you have a nice, firm resolve in standing up for yourself, especially coming out of that storm, right? You have learned a lot about your personal power and inner strength. And everything in your energetic alignment is just going to continue manifesting from there. Whatever Spirit has coming your way. If you feel like something's missing, like, yeah, I'm financially stable. Yeah, I have great friendships. Yeah, me and my family have a great relationship. Or at least me and some of them. Right? Because not everybody in our family is fucking perfect or even desired to be around. But maybe you are lacking love. Maybe you do want to advance in your career. Maybe you do want a nicer home or in a nicer location. Maybe you want a nicer car. Person number 2, let this be your confirmation. It's all coming. You stay in that energetic alignment, that self-empowered energy with everybody. With everybody. Kindly, no one walks all over you, right? They could try, but you have a way of smiling while letting them know it's not going to happen. And being dead serious. You know? And so everything kind of works out. You're walking through a gate, a portal, from one reality into another, from one chapter into another. And you're not the same character that you were before. You're on another level of self, right? You've evolved after that storm. In regard to person number 1, they're probably envious as hell and hate to admit it, because fear state and instability and insecurity tends to breed jealousy and hate. You know, like they're drinking that haterade. But let's not assume the worst about person number 1, okay? They might just be happy for you. Let's hope so. But I feel like person number 1, if we look at these cards, their card, Archangel Michael, the first chakra, is looking behind them, which means they probably have some reflecting to do on their past patterns when it comes to their finances and codependency. And false beliefs that have probably torn them apart from good people, like person number 2, obviously in alignment. The clarity cards as guidance for person number 1 to understand are both looking straight ahead. They're present in the now. Person number 1 has to get back into their current energy. They're afraid because they're too focused on past energies. Maybe they didn't have a stable growing up. Maybe they moved around a lot. Maybe they were in foster care. Who knows what their history is? I don't know who they are. Obviously, they have some deeply rooted shit in regards to finances. But they could definitely learn something about energy and manifestation from person number 2, which is why person number 2 is probably in person number 1's mirror. Person number 1 has past reflecting to do to better understand themselves so that they can better shift themselves, so that they can better shift. They need to shift. They need to evolve. Right? Staying the same isn't going to get them anywhere, especially if they're dealing with depression. Okay? Person number two's cards, both figures on the cards are looking forward. They're both either looking forward or have their body facing forward. They're forward oriented. They're not focused on the past anymore. They're not focused on the past path anymore. They walk through that gate, that's open fields. There are no paths. They get to be the first one to create the path in there. You look beyond that gate, it's all rolling hills and green grass and flowers, and there's no actual path. Person number two is creating the path. Okay? Moving forward. So, person number one, synchronicities to look out for that will remind you of this message, especially if you don't know your person number one and you think that you're person number two. Significant numbers: 35, 8, 16, 43, and 7. The winter might be significant. In regards to person number two, that wintry feminine energy might be significant to them. Lavender may be a synchronicity. Bonsai might be a synchronicity, as well as Ouroboros. Also Archangel Michael, obviously. Okay. So numbers 35, 8, 16, 43, 7. Winter, clocks, lavender, bonsai, and Ouroboros. You start seeing those synchronicities, you definitely person number one. I need to remember the message given for person number one, that you are capable of supporting your own life and anybody that you want in it. You just have to get your finances under control as far as your spending goes, and start focusing on your independence instead of your codependence. Okay, message for person number one. Person number two, synchronicities. Angel of Strength, you could definitely get synchronicities with Archangel Ariel. There's also Lions and Leo energy. We also have like Greek and Roman columns. We have butterflies, birdhouses, ivy, roses, peonies, fairies, and cornucopias. Straight up. You start seeing cornucopias pop up in your experience, you know they're for you. Person number two. Synchronistic numbers are 50, 10, 30, 11, 5, and 131. All right, 131 as a palindrome. So, I hope this helps you identify who you are and that you can work on your energy accordingly. All right, person number two definitely needs to stay in their lane, stay in their power, stay in their vibe. No submitting for anything or anyone, with a very pleasant air about you while you do it, right? Nobody walks all over you, and you could do it with a smile and a very serious tone. Nobody fucks with you, right? Just confident, right? Archangel Ariel, if you think about it, is an angel of confidence. So know who the fuck you are and say what you have to say confidently. Just own it. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye.